The recording has begun. Rum Dum 13. Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Think. You got a little Topo Chico?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yeah. United States of Florida.
Hell yeah.
So much going on. So, Putin. Putin is in Alaska, or was in Alaska.
Yep.
And there were talks, and I don't know. I will say this: we are the closest we've ever been to some kind of peace deal in Ukraine.
You think so? I didn't watch the thing. I just saw it pop up on my phone today. I was kind of busy today with other. But adventures.
The stipulation, one of the main stipulations is there's a particular region in Russia has to keep Donbass region and Crimea, of course, and a couple other regions. But there's one region that Russia said they'll give back. Yeah. There's one region, one small little region that Russia said, but it's not by the water, of course. They're trying to land. They're trying to lock that little sea right there near Crimea. Yeah. And so I don't know, man. I just want the whole thing to be done with.
Yeah. You think he'll do it?
I think we're the closest we've been. Get there? It has to do with Zelensky. Yeah. Zelensky's the only at this point. Zelensky has to say. Like, Zelensky, okay, I can understand maybe Donbass, but Crimea, like, that was taken over a decade ago, more than a decade ago. What? No, you don't get to just, no. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. Closest we've been. So.
People are pointing out that when Trump walked down the red carpet off of the plane, he was walking in a zigzag. Did you see that clip?
No.
You didn't see that clip? I'll show it for the... Yeah, you need to get Twitter, bro. Well, here, I'm going to show it to the audience right here. See, on the OBS, I can drag my monitor over, show them the right half. Nice. I guess I'll just... Well, shit, you can still open Twitter links, right?
Yeah.
Or no? Okay. I'm sending you the Twitter link right now. Boom.
Boom.
Okay. Boom. Do a live react on that. What do we think's going on? What do we think's going on there?
Well, I'm on Twitter. Since I don't have a Twitter account, it might not let me look at it.
You can't see a vid. Come on, it's got to let you, bro.
All I see, I don't see anything. I went to Uncle Girl.
Yep, that's the tweet.
It's not letting me. Let me click on the. Oh, my bad.
There you go.
I'm a boomer.
You had a boomer moment.
There we go. Oh wow! Bing bong, ping pong, bing bong.
All the memes seem like the one I seen Putin sitting that remote talking about that remote fucking vibrator. Putin hitting that remote.
Tell him where to go. He's remote control or something. It's like he's a bowling ball and he's bouncing off the bumpers. You know.
And then people were saying, yeah, I was kind of joking about that tweet, but like if I got shot at, I might be serpentining everywhere I went too. You know what I'm saying? Dude, serpentining, bro.
He could have been okay. So. He looked down. He looked to his right, and then he walked to his right. Yeah. So it's a little. Yeah, I guess it's a little weird, but it's not. He's not tripping.
Also, it's sped up. It's sped up too, so it looks funny. Someone sped it up. Well, let me put it back on the screen. Someone sped it up, so yeah, it looks like those old timey silent movies.
Yeah.
Right there.
The good news. Yeah, the good news is that when he went to his right, he was looking right. Yeah. And he followed where he was looking. And he wasn't, if it was slowed down, I could see if he was tripping or something, but so I don't know. I'm not too concerned because, old people, when they walk, sometimes they, you know what I mean? Yeah. He's not drunk. It just is what it is.
Now, what do we think about
what's up?
No, you continue.
Well, I just wanted to say a comment on Biden being brain dead for 4 years. That was just blatantly obvious. Like it's just absolutely blatantly. And now they're trying to nitpick an old man and old mannerisms, if that makes any sense. And it's like, see, look at this. And it's just like, boy who cried wolf kind of thing. So I'm not concerned with his cognitive ability.
Not worried. You did a deep dive. You did an investigation on that. You cleared the president.
I did a deep dive.
You cleared the president for duty.
I tapped into the Akashic records with the crystals.
You tapped in to the Magoshic records and said, "Yep, he's good."
Akashic.
The Magoshic. Magoshic. The Magoshic records.
The Magoshic
records, and it said Trump is ready. He's good for duty.
He's good to go.
Oh shit!
He's saving the world.
That's good shit.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I mean, every time I turn around, it's just progress being made.
So, all right, what do we think? Let's do I guess I can just screen share this with you. So we need to do a live reaction. Okay, so hold on.
Live reaction.
Let me move this over for the recording. I'll just read it to you, and then I'll screen share to show you the video. So apparently, the White House is partnering with PragerU. You know who PragerU is, yeah, right?
Yes, I do.
The conservative, biased education company is already making AI content in a series launched with the Trump administration. And new reporting suggests the White House could be eyeing PragerU as a substitute for PBS. From who the fuck is this? I don't know. Some lib rag probably posted this, but let's the more perfect union. I've never heard of them in my life, but we got video. I don't know. Have you ever heard of them? Mm-mm. The more perfect union.
More perfect union.
All right. Let me hold on a second. Oh no! I fucked up. I full screened it. All right. I guess what should I do? Should I just send you this link, or no? I guess I'll screen share it with you.
Yeah, let's screen share. That way we can put in the video.
I'll screen share it with you.
Yeah.
Well, it's already in the video. I just wanted you to see it at the same time I'm seeing it.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Oh, I can share just a window. Perfect. Perfect. So now you can see it.
All right, cool. Yeah.
All right. Tell me if you got audio so we can get a react on this.
All right.
Caramba!
Yep.
Those are some accusations.
Oh, let me restart
place I discovered.
I'm sorry, Mr. Columbus, but I heard at school that you spoiled paradise and you brought slavery and murder to peaceful people.
Leo?
Sorry. It's what I read and heard at school.
Caramba! Those are accusations.
Like Bart Simpson,
place
bro.
I discovered was beautiful. But
he's from Spain.
It wasn't exactly a paradise of civilization.
Yeah, I guess.
And the native people were far from peaceful.
But you just said the Taino were peaceful.
They pretty much are. But there are other tribes who aren't. The Taino
right off the bat, what do we think about this argument? Because this gets used a lot, where when people bring up shit that Columbus did, they say, well, the Indians weren't perfect. They weren't peaceful. What do we think about this argument? Because that's what's, like conjunction, junction. That's the thesis statement of this first third of the clip. Yeah, this is the thesis statement of the first third of the clip. What do we think about that?
Well, I just want to go straight to the jugular. And, when I say Spanish, the English, when the European countries at that time explored the world and they came over, and then we had, people seeking religious freedom to live in a land where they wanted to live and settle there.
Yeah.
As these tribes, when they showed up, they saw all these different tribes of Indians. Yes, they were there first, but at the same time, they didn't have. I'm trying to be relative as I can. Their hierarchical system and their government system wasn't. They didn't they had lands that they claimed, of course, but then there was an agreement with some tribes that, hey, we're going to take this land, and they were like, okay, yeah, sure, and there was peace. Yeah, of course, not all the time. Some other tribes didn't like it, and and then they fought. Dude, there's no real, there's no. You can make a moral argument either case, like, well, they should have, these people should have never came over here.
I would say it's true that they weren't. So I think sometimes like the lib framing of it is that it was completely peaceful. Right, and then the Europeans just came in and fucked everything up. But no, I think the truth is, things were fucked up here already. People were doing bad things, of course. But it's kind of like a two wrongs don't make a right situation. Just because they were also killing people doesn't mean it was fine to just do that. So I think
it's like, since y'all are killing each other, we'll just take your land.
I think that's how they're framing it, which is kind of crazy for like a kid's cartoon of it, because it's clearly children's edutainment. That's kind of a crazy framing for kids' edutainment. It's like, well, we didn't even get to the part I was about to reference. I've already seen this whole thing, so I'll keep it to what we've seen. They're basically saying, well, they weren't perfect, so it's kind of fine that we did that. And you might think I'm being unfair, but you haven't seen the rest of the clip, so let's continue.
Right. No, I mean, I get the context.
Let's watch the rest of the clip. I think it gets wilder, in my opinion.
Cuts and scars and bruises all over them. I asked why, and they told me about the Caribs, who are vicious, warring cannibals.
Cannibals? Like they
Eat people. See.
Whoa.
Right? Hey, all the things that are bad in the world I come from, jealousy, lying, murder, war, it all exists in the land I just found too. But in Europe, we draw the line at things like eating people and human sacrifice. Some of the native folks.
So it's like, we draw we're not as barbaric as them, so it's kind of fine. But like, some of the accounts are pretty bad of like the crazy shit they were doing to like torture the people that were here. So this kind of friend was like, well, at least we're not savages, we're not absolute barbarians. It's like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure y'all do some fucked up shit too.
Yeah, man. I mean, like there's no, right. I mean, the libtard, like, all these tribes were peaceful and all this kind of stuff. Like, dude, man, when it comes to Western civilization and the colonization, you can't make an omelet without breaking eggs.
Yeah.
Now, that main argument is like, well, these people were not wrong. Like, these people were primitive, and to our viewpoint, they were primitive.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, I mean, all parties were by now standards.
Right. So that's relative, but it's like, okay, well, we consider them primitive. We went over there. Of course, we weren't. Of course, there's many accounts where we weren't nice to the tribesmen as well. Yeah. But does that mean that just because that happened, it means America should just be null and void?
Well,
and
I think part of what you just said, because a lot of people, I think, view it this way as well. You said we. It wasn't me, motherfucker. Like, it wasn't we. So we don't have to be like, we don't have to justify any of those people's actions because it wasn't we. I didn't do that. That happened, what was that? 600 years ago? Mm-hmm. So I think that kind of reframing of what happened is people trying to be like it was my fault. Like, it's not. So you don't have to.
Right.
You don't have to try to be charitable about that because it wasn't you. Yeah. Right. It wasn't you or me or anybody.
Right. I guess I was trying to share some kind of collective karma, of people that have. But you're absolutely right. Like, we didn't do that, and throughout the, throughout American, the social experiment, we've always looked down the past, and we've always tried to make our democratic process, better and more representative. You know what I mean? As we went along, and as we reflected on history. Yeah. So ultimately, I mean, we would like to say we gotten better. I mean, the good things that we could say is like, okay, like, we got for people to vote, we got out of that, just landowners voting. Yeah. And then we had women's suffrage, and then, so like these things we could say like, yeah, that was good stuff. But back in the day, that wasn't a thing. So we've gotten better, I mean, you can't get it perfect all the time.
I'm going to play the last little bit of the clip because if I remember correctly, it said, I think this was the reason this guy like retweeted was because in the last part, I believe they said something about slavery that was a pretty spicy take. So we got a little under a minute.
From where I just left, do those things regularly. So these people in your time who think it was a peaceful paradise are misinformed or lying.
Yeah, but what about slavery? You didn't deny that.
Deny? No. Slavery is as old as time and has taken place in every corner of the world, even amongst the people I just left. Being taken as a slave is better than being killed, no?
Bro, we're doing slave apology in a kid's cartoon. He said, well, everybody's done it for all of time, but hey, it's better than getting killed, huh? Like, bro, wild. It'd be one thing if this is like an edgy comedy, but this is a kid's cartoon, and they're talking about like, well, at least we didn't kill them. We just took them as slaves. And, everybody else done it. It's like, I don't know, that's kind of wild to me.
But it's also true.
I guess it is technically true.
So
it's technically true.
It's not.
Well, hold on a second.
Let me say this point. No. Let me say this point.
I want to get clipped, so I'm going to clarify what I remember that. So yeah, it is true that it's gone on since the beginning of time, and in fact, there's more slaves now than ever. That is very true. But I think saying that it's better than being killed kind of takes away like the awful shit that happened to a lot of slaves. Like in some
better to
cases,
be a slave than killed. That's what he meant.
When people said better to be a slave than killed, yeah, but like some slaves throughout history had a lot worse than others, right? So you might argue that ain't the case for all of them, right? I don't know about every civilization that's ever had slaves, but that's what I wanted to say about it. All right, continue with what you were going to say.
I forgot because you interrupted me.
Well, I had to get it out, bro. I had to get it.
Mine was better.
Was better. Well, I think you ain't remember it.
No, this is what I was going to say. This is shut up. This is what I was going to say. All right, so here's the thing. We need honest history. We don't get that from the left. Okay. And it is now we can take real history and we can debate on the moral high grounds or not moral high grounds or whatever now. You see what I'm saying? But at least we're giving it raw.
Yeah. Rather
than sugarcoated. And that's really all I wanted to say.
I think what I would argue is this is sugarcoating it. Where instead of
I don't think so.
Well, let me explain what I mean by that. So instead of like Columbus saying, I don't know, just the using this to do this, I think is very odd and probably not the way to do it. But the reason I think it's sugarcoating it is because you're giving this figure that I guess it's mainly been the left shitting on, and they're trying to clean him up. Where he's like, or he's defending. Yeah. I would argue this clip, he's defending slavery. He's actively defending it, saying, "Well, at least we're not killing them, and everybody else is doing it."
They could have chosen
he's defending it. Yeah, he's defending it.
Yeah, instead of having Christopher Columbus as your mascot, your Mickey Mouse. Let's just tell the facts. Try to tell the facts as they are.
Yeah.
And but it seems like Christopher Columbus is being real. He's being pretty fucking real.
I think the problem is kind of similar to something we talked about earlier. And it seems like people on the right or this like conservative sphere. People on the left say, "Oh, well, you're white, so you're responsible for the sins of slavery."
Right.
Instead of saying, "No, that was my ancestors, that was people before me, that had nothing to do with me," they say, "Well, it really wasn't that bad." It's like, bro, that does not make you look better. That's kind of what I think.
Yeah, you're right.
Instead of saying that had nothing to do with me, what you're doing is actually racist by saying it's my fault slavery happened. You're saying, well, really, slavery just wasn't that bad, bro. And that's not the way to go about it, I think. That's literally what's going on in this clip.
Yeah, that's a good point. No, that's a very good point. I totally agree with that sentiment.
That's how I see this.
If PragerU, I'd prefer PragerU over PBS.
Not as like this, bro. NPR. I don't know. Well, NPR, kids aren't watching NPR, bro. I haven't watched PBS since I was a kid, so I don't know. Maybe it was terrible.
NPR was a commie machine, and so was PBS, bro. So yeah, it's a commie machine.
I thought PBS was like Sesame Street and shit. What was like? I haven't watched that.
Yeah, but they were starting to push that LGBTQ stuff. They were really pushing a lot of garbage.
Some weird.
At least we're getting some kind of history, and people can take the facts and sort of assimilate what they want. But you're absolutely. You know what? You made a good point about this is the now. We can reflect on the past and what has been wrong and people that have been wronged. Mm-hmm. And instead of kind of continuously living in the past, we can move on. We're not victims of the past anymore.
Yeah.
Like we don't have to have a shared responsibility because my ancestors from 200, 400 years ago owned slaves or whatever. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that. So now you could, but that's another thing too that the left wants to do. The left wants to, they want to throw the baby out in the bathwater because, well, since the founding fathers were, they were slaves, most of them were slave owners. That means that their principles and their philosophies were not any good, and we shouldn't abide by them. That's where you lose me. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Because you can be a great inventor and be the douchiest douchebag on the planet, but you could have built a free energy machine or something that flies to Mars in 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be still a dick, but that doesn't mean your invention's any good.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think you have to completely write off good things people did because of their historical wrongs. But I also kind of like what I said about the other point is that you also don't have to excuse them either. I think both of those are a bad negative feedback loop where you should just say, what he did was fucked up. But it's like, I mean, as a historical figure, I mean, he did these good things.
Right.
Instead of just being, they weren't really that bad. Like, that's not like the right tactic, I believe. Like when someone said, like if you're having a debate and you're trying to crush the libs or whatever, right? You're trying to do a Charlie Kirk. And someone said, well, if someone says, well, Thomas Jefferson had slaves, the correct tactic is not to be like, well, he probably treated them really nice, though. He probably gave him a lot of... That's not the correct tactic.
And slavery wasn't really that bad.
It wasn't that bad. That's not the right tactic, in my humble opinion. That's not the right tactic.
You're right on with that. Woo! Lovely. Just a nice little topic to start off with. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what Rum Dum is about, bro.
Rum Dum's all about...
We're giving you the hard-hitting news, bro.
Yeah.
We're fucking coming at you live. We're digging deep.
When we say something stupid, it's raw.
Hell yeah! I think this is an update about the child safety laws I have on my Twitter. Let me check this out.
Yeah, these are.
So apparently, EO. What the fuck does EO stand for? The EO that Trump executive order. So apparently, the executive order that Trump passed. Here, I'll just read what this tweet says. I'm going to fact check it. The executive order that Trump passed also appears to slam payment processors and their terms of service for using vague terms like brand protection to censor legal content like anime or a million other things. Actually, one of the biggest wins in his presidency. Now, if he tackles the Epstein files, little backhanded compliment there.
Yeah.
So apparently that executive order was good on that front because we talked about that as well with the supposed child protection laws to keep them off porn sites and stuff, but it actually ended up coming after sites like Wikipedia and whatnot. So apparently he's coming after because the payment processors are doing that too and got Steam in trouble, if you remember that. Yeah. Where Steam had to pull games off. Because I said it in my quick channel plug or my series of tubes plug, License to Goon out now goes over this. I think it was MasterCard or one of them. They used vague language or like, well, that's how they kind of give it to you is they list like 5 things like, oh, well, we won't support stuff like this. And it's obviously horrible, un-YouTube mentionable things. And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, of course. But then at the end it says, well, we can't really come up with a whole list. So it's just kind of whatever we feel like at the moment, we're going to take you off. And then we won't even let you process credit cards. And that's how they get you. It doesn't matter how big of a company you are. If you can't process credit cards in your Steam, what are you going to do? You know?
No.
What, do you have any thoughts on that whole situation that's going on right now? Several countries wide.
Bitcoin. That's why Bitcoin exists, brother.
Yeah.
Controlling, in this whole digital landscape that we've got with all, I say e-money, but I should say just credit, credit over wire.
Yeah.
Cashless transactions that can be funneled through. Banks can be shut off. Just more total control. Blockchain. Now, of course, blockchain can eventually turn into that again. But now you have so many different blockchains that can compete with each other with privacy issues like this. You know?
Are you afraid that the crypto sphere might ever happen with or follow the same trend as you remember how it used to be? People were like, oh, cable's so ridiculous. You have to buy all these packages and this and that. I'm just going to get Netflix so I can watch everything. Oh, yeah. And then now you have to buy 50 streaming services to watch everything. So it's like, well, fuck. Yeah. Just back to are you afraid that might happen with the crypto world?
Absolutely. I mean, it always seems like it's just a matter of time, but at the same time, there's an antithetical effect. There's always going to be something new. Like, just think. If you just said there's 50, if I want to see all the videos I need, I have to do 50 different companies that stream.
Yeah. The Apple TV, Prime, Paramount. It might be 50, dude. Netflix.
But Hulu. there is a lot of sites and a lot of pirating going on, and I can get everything for free.
Yeah, true.
You see what I'm saying? That's my point. So there'll always be the counter. There'll always be the silent revolution. And if it gets so bad, that silent revolution has to keep that conglomerate sort of Cthulhu in check.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess even back in the cable days, you could always get bootleg rips of stuff. So the issue is just because the mainstream, or I don't want to say mainstream, just because the legal, straightforward way is bending you over. Oh, well, you can always do it illegally. You should still fight for the legal way to be better. Not to say, you can get it illegally. It's like, game companies are trending towards selling their games for $100. Well, I can just pirate that shit. Doesn't mean you should still give up on making them, not do that. Well, that's what
my point is, the more pirating there is, and if sales go down, they will change. And then people will start buying them again. You see what I'm saying? That's the real pressure. Instead of going through the government, which takes forever. And then now you give a government another reason to, just put your ID in there and we'll fight for you.
Yeah.
Give us all your information and we'll fight for you, no matter what the issue is, whether it's left or right. You know what I mean? Like, but that's the way of the people, like the private sector can just have this sort of, I say, silent revolution or just silent movement. And that gives that sort of pressure, and as it builds up, depending on it's like just what Leia Organa says to Darth Vader. The more, or I think it was General Tarkin. I think that's what he said too.
You're the Star Wars head, bro.
The more you grab, the more you try to grab all your systems, more to slip through your fingers, and that's pretty much what it is. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, she said that to Tarkin, not to Darth Vader. She said that to
I was about to say, I don't know the names, bro. I know what everybody looks like. It's that guy, bro. I don't know nobody's names.
Tarkin.
I think Star Wars is kind of hard for me to truly see the majesty of, because by the time I was a kid, Star Wars was already like, it's the dudes on the Pez dispensers and the keychains and the beer koozies and the slippers. It was pretty stupid. Like, it was already goofy like that. I didn't get to experience it. It was just like, what it was.
Well, there should be a day where you can watch the first made Star Wars. Yeah. Just not the first three. Yeah. Right. Watch the first one. Yeah. It's entertaining. It's cool.
Well, I think I've seen the first 6. I think I've seen the prequels and the originals. I haven't seen the new ones except for Rogue One.
Yeah, don't worry about the new ones.
I saw that. But I saw the originals. I saw the prequels more. Because, back when I was a kid, staying at Dad's, back when we lived at the gym. Actually, at both my parents' place of residence, didn't have no streaming services where I was watching VHSs and DVDs. So the prequels are some of those movies I've seen on loop. Right, so I've seen those a bunch. I've probably only seen the originals a couple times, but I've seen the hell out of them prequels, dog. You remember those days when you were just a kid chilling, man? You couldn't watch no streaming. You couldn't watch whatever you wanted. You got to go dig up a DVD.
I think people are starting to go back to physical mediums. I think I want to.
I've seen these guys. So those guys who they have a room in their house full of bookshelves and it's thousands of DVDs. There's this guy on TikTok. Can't think of his name. But he digitized his DVD collection, ripped off the DVDs onto his computer. Yeah. And there's a file server system where he basically made his own Netflix with his physical collection. Where he has he has a server set up on his computer so that on his TV he can watch all the rips of his DVDs, and apparently that same app you can also stream from your server to your phone. So if he's out somewhere, he can stream all of his shit on his phone.
That's sick, bro. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, he was showing us setup. I'll have to fucking add that in post if I can remember.
Because if you're streaming it. And if you're clouding, if you're storing stuff on the cloud, it is not yours. It's not yours. Anyway.
Well, that's one thing that somebody said where they're like, well, if buying it isn't owning it, fucking pirating it isn't stealing it.
That's right.
Because they've said in these, what do they call it? End user license agreements. Or whatever, that you don't own none of your stuff. You're basically just paying for the right to access their catalog, which can change at any time. Which
absolutely,
I could see that for something like Netflix, where you're just paying a subscription and then there's a catalog available. But it even applies, as I understand it, to like if you go on Amazon and it's not available, it's not available to just watch it. You have to then buy it. And it says buy on the screen. Pay $8.99 to buy or rent for 48 hours for cheap or whatever. So if even that doesn't let me own it permanently, it's like, well, what the fuck, bro? I just bought it apparently, and now you can just take it. Like, yeah. So that makes me feel more sympathetic to the pirates. That's right. It makes me feel more sympathetic to the pirates. So, yeah, but buying it's not owning it. Whoa, what, bro?
And that's that counter revolution. That stuff will always be happening, and thank God. Because without that, we're all just going to be some fucking. We already kind of are on a digital fiefdom, but at least we're aware of it. I mean, I don't know, man.
I wanted to talk about this headline. I think this is a good show. I'm still screen sharing my Twitter, so you still see it. What I'm looking at, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Jimmy Kimmel admits repulsive liberal scolds are driving people away from the Democratic Party. And then before we get into this. Do you ever watch, I think it's Tim Robinson or whatever, that comedian? No?
I don't know.
Okay, well, anyway.
Maybe if I've seen him.
I'll show the meme in a second. But there's a sketch where I think it was a clothing store or something, and a hot dog car, like a car that looks like a hot dog, smashes through the front doors. And everybody's like, what happened? And they see the hot dog car, and then someone's like, who did this? And then a voice says, hey, it really could have been anyone. And they turn to him, and it's a guy dressed up in a hot dog suit. It's like, it could have been anyone. And so someone made this meme about the headline where it's the hot dog suit guy. Or it's like these repulsive liberal scolds are driving people away. It's like, yeah, I wonder, it's you, bro. You're what you're talking about.
Yeah. He's trying to pull a Bill Maher.
Bill Maher.
Bill Maher.
Oh, yeah.
Bill Maher. Excuse me. Bill Maher.
I think it's Maher. I think it's Maher.
Maher. Excuse me. Yeah, thank you. Bill Maher. He's trying to pull a Bill Maher. But the thing about Bill Maher is he was always honest about his viewpoints.
Yeah.
He was in the middle for a long time.
I think he would say he's on the left. I don't think he would say he's in the middle.
Right. Well, I meant like in the center where he would talk about the crap that Democrats would pull. Like he did that for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And before it was popular. And before he said he liked Trump.
Yeah.
He said he still was a big critic of Trump. And so I felt like Bill Maher's evolution was more honest and authentic.
Yeah.
Whereas Jimmy Kimmel just is how he sees the train tracks are gone and he's like trying to jump.
Okay.
He's like, nope.
Yeah, because that's what. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Let me open this.
And it might be too late for him.
Let me see if I can find the actual quote he said. Because also, this is something I don't like about hell. Oh Jesus! You go on a real news site and get a million pop-ups and shit. Well, that's who wrote the article, bro. I just follow the leads. So let's take a look at this headline. Yeah. I haven't read or watched the original quote, but let's look at this. Jimmy Kimmel admits repulsive liberal scolds are driving people away from the Democratic Party.
That's what he
the
said.
only thing in quotation marks is the word repulsive.
Repulsive, yeah.
Do you see an issue with this headline right here? That's the only word that's in quotes. Scolds. No, repulsive is the only word in quotes.
I know, but what I'm saying is like, liberal scolds is inserted. So, but let's listen to the clip. Let's just put play. Hit play.
Okay. Oh, hold on.
This is it.
I'm switching it over for the audience so they can see it.
Yeah, he's the nighttime host of Liberal Scolds.
It'll load. Come on, Fox News.
Oh, there's the penis. There's the big penis. That's the big penis.
Big penis, what?
Yeah, that's that check mark is the big penis.
Oh, we ain't doing no free ad. Hold on, I'm taking them off the screen until this ad's over. God damn Amazon ad. Hold on a second.
Look at the wiener, the big check wiener.
Hold on. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Gotta talk over the ad. Hell no, you ain't getting no free Amazon ad. They ain't getting no free Amazon ad.
You should mute it. You should at least mute it. We can hear it.
I thought it was still pretty. Well, I can mute it later. I had the screen audio recorded separately. Sarah Silverman.
Oh, your favorite.
Make you think twice about a joke or whatever, these things. And, a lot of their points are valid, but a lot of them are also just repulsive. And I mean, they repel people from, they go like, oh, you're no fun. I don't want to be around you. And I think that if you had to boil it down to like one thing, that's kind of what it is. It's like, oh, you're no fun. I don't want to be part of your group.
Yeah, that's kind of
so he didn't even say this. This whole headline, he didn't even say this. The hot dog meme is nothing. The hot dog meme is nothing. He didn't say this. He just basically said that some liberals aren't fun people.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he said.
He didn't even say that.
I'd have to listen.
Let's run it back.
All right.
Let's run it back. We care about the news here.
Yeah, we care.
Let's rewind this.
It's the loud voices that scare people from saying what they believe and make you think twice about a joke or whatever, these things. And a lot of their points are valid, but a lot of them are also just repulsive. And I mean, they repel people from, they go like, oh, you're no fun. I don't want to be around you. And I think that if you had to boil it down to like one thing,
he is making a comment on
kind of what it is. It's like, oh, you're no fun. I don't want to be part of your group.
I suppose.
Yeah, he is.
But the way he worded
he's talking about the loud. No, it makes sense. So he's talking about the loud voices on the left, meaning the LGBTQ crazy people, the big Black Lives Matter crazy people. You know what I'm saying? Like they're the ones that like sort of corral and sort of limit speech on the left.
Yeah.
And since he's part of the left and he's been pontificating anti-Trump lines for a long time now, he's talking about that. Yeah, it's a genuine article. That's a genuine headline.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
It was kind of quick, but we got it.
We got it. We got it.
Fox
what we do.
Fox News is okay. Fox News is okay.
W, bro. Fox News W.
Fox News.
Let's see.
The hot dog is kind of funny.
That dude's funny, dude. Tim Robinson or whatever his name is. His show is funny as hell. It's called what the hell is it? It's on Netflix. Look it up. Look it up.
Look it up on it. Go ahead and buy Netflix.
Do you know who Jeff Tiedrick is? Mm-hmm. Are you aware of this? It was like a parody Twitter account making fun of like the libs or whatever. And so this guy's basically saying, as much Marc Maron is. He's a comedian. Yeah. Okay, he's a comedian, but so Dalton Pruitt says, as much as I've enjoyed him talking shit on podcasts lately, this clip is Jeff Tiedrick. So he's saying this clip is literally like parody levels of lib activity here. Do you want to react?
Sure.
To supposedly parody levels of lib activity?
Oh, lib so this guy's a lib?
This guy's a lib. Okay, and this guy is saying that he likes this guy, but this is so outlandish. It's like,
it's too much for him. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's take a look.
All right, let's take a. Oh shit! I did full screen. Oh god, I'm getting used to the ultra wide thing.
Everything is great.
Oh yeah,
I'm getting used to the ultra wide thing. Hold on. Oh okay.
Oh. Everything is great. I was a skeptic at first when he said he was going to make everything great again. But wow, I had no idea just how great it was going to be. I mean, every day it's like, well, how much greater can this get? It's just going to keep getting greater.
Phil, I agree with
sociopathic.
Oh shit! I cut it all. Let's farm this clip. Hold on a second. Let's farm this clip. I'm gonna farm this clip.
You're gonna fart this clip?
Yeah, I'm gonna fart this. I'm gonna farm this clip.
But wow, I had no idea just how great it was going to be. I mean, every day it's like, well, how much greater can this get?
Dude, Marc Maron gets it, dude. He's a MAGA patriot. Just how much greater can it is? Dude, Marc Maron is a MAGA patriot.
I love it. I just talk my language. Of course he's being sarcastic.
Dude, do you not understand what farming a clip is, Dar? I'm farming a clip where the clip is supposed to be, we pause it at the right moment and think, wow, Marc Maron has come to the right.
All right, let's try again.
He's Donald Trump's number one guy. All right, let's try to farm the clip again.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
Let's farm the clip, bro.
Let's farm it. Let's do it. For TikTok.
All right.
When he said he was going to make everything great again. But wow, I had no idea just how great it was going to be. I mean, every day it's like, well, how much greater can this get?
I agree.
Marc Maron, dude, he's come to the right.
He's changed. He's come to the right,
dude.
Everyone's coming to the right.
I used to think he was a dumb lib, but bro, he gets it, dog. He fucking genius. Gets it. You know what I'm saying?
He sees the writing on the wall, man.
He's Donald Trump's #1 guy.
Number one.
Also, I like on Twitter, it shows you where the video came from. Somebody's account is MAGA Cult Slayer.
Okay.
God. Oh God, I can smell that person through the screen.
It's the cult of MAGA cult slayers, yeah.
I can smell that motherfucker through the screen.
You can smell.
I'm on Twitter slaying the MAGA cultists.
Oh yeah.
Every day I spend 16 hours on the computer destroying the Republicrats. Okay, I'm destroying the maggots. Have you seen that? Have you seen that slur for MAGA people? Maggots. Have you seen that? It's a MAGA. Destroying the maggots for 16 hours a day on the internet. I'm fighting the good fight. All right.
Hell yeah, you are.
Let's react to this here. God damn.
It's just going to keep getting greater with this sociopathic huckster clown king and his buddies, the autistic billionaire techno-fascist. And somehow or another, he managed to find an actual Jewish Nazi for deputy chief of staff. Guy's really got an eye for talent.
So far, my problem with the clip, this is what I don't like about politicized comedy, is basically just, he's listing things he doesn't like. Mm-hmm. That's it. Does anybody who doesn't, even people who agree with him,
it's very polarized.
Well, no, but
very polarized.
Do even people who agree with this really find it truly funny? Even if you truly agree with what he's saying?
It's not funny. You're right. It's not comedy. It's,
even if you agree, it's not funny. Even if you hate Trump, it's not funny. You're getting agreement clapter, but I don't. Yeah. It's not funny. Hold on a second. We got a little more. We got a little more to clip. Let's see.
And his supporters, I mean, just this army of shills and stooges and grifters, collaborators, unfuckable hate nerds.
Again, not funny. Not funny.
Yeah. It's not funny. It's not really that funny.
It's not funny at all. And, you know, I've been on the receiving ends of jokes from way better comedians, and they're funny.
Absolutely.
Even if it's on me. You know what I'm saying? But, Marc Maron, you didn't cook with
it's
this
more
one.
Of a,
as a loyal listener to the What the Fuck with Marc Maron podcast, I'm a what the fucker. What the fucknick. Real what the fucknicks will understand this reference. You didn't cook here, Mark. We got like 20 seconds left. Let's see if you can pull it out in the last 20 seconds of the split.
Right. Nationalists, crypto dorks.
Oh, there's you.
Hey, crypto. Crypto?
Yeah, and then there's just about like 50 million people who decided, I just like the guy. And actually hate them more than the rest of them.
Not funny, bro. Not funny, bro. Well, no, I think it might be agreement laughs. People feel the need to do that. I feel like
maybe there's a fucking screen that says laugh.
I don't know, bro. Laugh. I think it might just be agreement laughs.
Yeah, it's too.
My fucking eyes, bro.
Yeah, I mean, there's no comedic angle. I mean, other than I don't know.
I think I'm being targeted.
I don't resonate.
I think I'm being targeted by the deep state. My fucking eyes are watering. It looks like I'm crying.
Yeah, bro.
It looks like the based and blue-pilled Marc Maron made this fucking Trump supporter cry, dude. He got me, bro.
Yeah,
he showed me what's up, bro. It hurt my feelings so bad. I'm fucking crying.
You realize the error of your ways.
I'm a white nationalist with my racially ambiguous femboy boyfriend in the other room. I'm a white nationalist. Yeah. I'm Hitler's top guy. You really got me there, Marc Maron.
Yeah, you need to find your local Planned Parenthood office and give them all your
I need to get aborted. Oh, is that not where you're going to take that?
You abort yourself. Yeah, you can abort yourself.
Oh, but anyway, that's what this actually totally funny comedian who one of the best podcasters in the game. That's what he said. He said that he basically likes Marc Maron recently. But this is just Jeff Tiedrick, or that parody Twitter account I was telling you.
Yeah.
Making fun of the or it's literally like that level of just rattling off the people you don't like to farm cheap clapter from the people that are already like in total agreement with you without actually being funny. I actually did. I think it's that's been going on. Apparently he ended his podcast, but I listened to it a lot. for like, because he had some good guests on. Dude, if you want something actually comedic, watch his podcast with Ben Kingsley. You know who that is? That he was like a Shakespearean actor or whatever, and he started. You don't know who Ben Kingsley is?
If I saw him, I might
brother, literally brother. You
I don't know shit,
bro. Hold on, you know who he is, bro. You know who Ben Kingsley is, dog. That guy.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, of course.
Ben Kingsley, dude.
I know who that is. I just didn't know his name. I know who that is.
Podcast is so funny because during the course of the interview, Mark is trying to like talk to him about like, his movie career and stuff. And Ben Kingsley is literally being like a cartoon character, like a stuck-up, snobby actor, not wanting to answer the questions, talking over Mark. It just sounds like the worst.
It's funny in that way. It's not funny because it's actually...
No, it's the worst,
it's
most
funny
awkward,
as an awkward... Oh,
yeah,
God.
where he's being a total snob. Like, it is awesome.
Kind of like the interviews that Jeff Jeff
Galifianakis.
Jeff Galifianakis, yeah.
That's
with two ferns, between two ferns.
But that's scripted. Yeah. This is real pain.
I know.
This is real pain. That's scripted. This is real pain. Bro. And yeah, it's good. It's good. But yeah, his thing with Josh Brolin. So this is what... this is something I had written down on my thing. Yeah, you know who Josh Brolin is?
Yeah.
So he's a bit of a lib. He's a bit of a lib.
Yeah.
Okay. He went on Marc Maron's podcast, talked about how depressed he was that Trump won the second time. Right. Talked about how depressed he was.
Really? Josh Brolin was angry about that?
Yep. But then he went on Joe Rogan, literally right after he endorsed him for president, and it didn't get nasty. It was fine. And so the thing that runs through my mind is when I'm watching like different podcasters and whatnot, I'm like, damn, I wish these people could just get along because I'm entertained by both of them. You know, because I do like Marc Maron's podcast. I like Rogan's better. I'll give you that. But like, there's no way they could get along in a room together. All right. Maron he'd be like, oh my God, this Nazi pipeline guy. And it's like, but damn, I wish they could just get along, man. You know what I'm saying? Do you ever feel like that with different figureheads that you watch, or like you like both of them, but you're like, oh, these
Elon
people
Musk
would be nasty? I guess I more meant like people in the like the commentary sphere, but
you know what? I unfortunately I don't have anybody like that because I guess everything's been so polarized lately. I can't.
Yeah.
You know, maybe there's like certain rock stars I wish that got along. You know, my old school rock stars or something.
But their disagreements probably weren't political, right? That was more probably other stuff, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Right. True.
Which is fine.
I can't. Yeah.
Oh, that's. And then the thing I had written down in my notes was like, I feel like I don't fit in politically. I think a lot of people feel that way. We're like, to my like construction worker buddies, I might as well be a lib. But then to the Moes that I'm friends with, the alphabet people that I'm friends with, I'm the closest thing to a right winger fucking redneck that they know, and they think of me as such. So it's like, fuck, I don't feel like I ever truly like fit in. Because to the right, I seem like a lib, and to the lib, it's like, oh my God, he's a winger, bro. He's a winger, bro.
Everything is so polarized. Yeah. Like 10 years, 30 years ago, it wasn't as polarized as it is now. There was a center, you know, and now if you're not this, you're that. It used to not be like that. You know, it used to be like nobody gave a shit about politics. When I was in high school, dude, if you talked about politics, you were just a nerd. Like people were like, what? Like nobody gave a fuck about politics. Like nobody. Yeah. You know, but now it's just wild how things have just totally changed. Yeah. Tribe has just become so.
I mean, some people feel right at home at the polls. You know, there's some poll people there. There's some poll people out there who feel good right now in the polls. You know what I mean?
And the polls,
like the polls, like no, how it's polarized. It's so polarized you can't get. Nah, some people are in the polls, bro. It just works. I'm not a poll kind of guy. What can I say?
Well, the problem is the more polarized everything gets, less nuance is observed. Yeah, and it's pretty rough, man. But you know,
this is a good tweet right here. Hold on, let me reorganize my window here. Tell me if Yeah, I can't see what I'm streaming. Can you still see what I have on Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I can see. Yep.
On adjusting something. Okay, here. Let me read this. Let me put it on screen for the viewers. This is in a green text format right here.
Nice.
South Park goes over the top to try to mock the right and provoke a response. Doesn't work. The right is like, cool, was kind of funny. Left freaks out that the right isn't freaked out. South Park is forced to shift gears or continue with a played out joke. Total right-wing narrative and cultural domination. Yeah, it seems like they were trying to piss people off, but I don't think it worked. Except, well, Trump was pissed off. He got kind of mad on Twitter. But I don't think it really worked because they're going after people pretty hard on the new episodes of South Park. I only saw the first one, but it seems like Trump was the only one he was actually South Park was actually able to make mad was Trump. JD Vance changed like his profile picture to the little picture they had of him. Charlie Kirk did the same thing. It seems like they were only able to piss off Trump. They couldn't really piss off anybody else. Did you see the the first episode of the new season of South Park?
I did not. I don't like to buy streaming services at all.
Oh, it's on Amazon. Yeah, or a Paramount Plus.
I thought it was on Paramount. Yeah.
It is, but
dude, it's so confusing to me, bro. I don't know what the fuck is even going on anymore. But
yeah, but anyway.
I just heard something like the Christy Gnome episode where I saw some clips. Okay, I totally get the sentiment. I totally get it. It was funny. It wasn't, I was like, okay, cool. But then apparently, since the quote unquote right didn't react or didn't have this sort of like meltdown they were looking for, they aired another ending where Christy Gnome was even more brutal.
So the thing is, that ending just wasn't cleared by cable. So it was in the streaming version, but it wasn't in the cable version. So I just posted it to Twitter, like, "Hey, if you saw it on cable, this is how the episode was supposed to end." Yeah, that kind of came off as cringe to me. Where like, usually I think South Park is pretty good with their commentary, but then they're like, "Oh, how do we show this lady's bad? Let's have her walk into a pet store and kill all the puppies." It's like, damn, you're struggling. You're trying too hard, bro. You're getting sweaty. Y'all getting sweaty, Matt and Matt Parker and Trey. Matt Stone and Trey Parker.
That
came off as sweaty to me. What do you think? That came off as sweaty.
You're right.
But the inner edgelord of me did laugh at it though. It just the visuals of a cartoon ice agent executing puppies did give me a giggle when I saw it on Twitter. I'm not gonna lie, it did give me a giggle.
I'm not saying it wasn't like I didn't like bust out laughing, but I was like, okay, this is funny. But really, I mean, South Park's been around for years, man, and
since the 90s, right?
Or
early 2000s,
late 90s,
99,
And so I get the shtick, and I've been fans of those guys for a long time, and it just feels like, I don't know, man. Maybe I've just, because I've seen it all, man. So maybe it's just getting old. Yeah. I don't know. It just, I get it. But I guess part of me is also saying, you had amazing 4 years of Biden you could have fucking been making fun of, but you didn't.
Yeah.
So it's very obvious that you're not nonpartisan. It's obvious you're not nonpartisan.
Well, I don't think have they ever really claimed outright to be nonpartisan? Because I see a lot of people saying that. Where people like,
but good comedy should be. That's my take. If you're gonna make fun of one side, you should make fun of both sides. You can make fun of everybody.
So I see people on Twitter saying, like, people on the right who I guess want to continue to laugh at South Park. They get like attacked. And they say, "Oh, well, they make fun of everybody," and then people comment, "Oh, they didn't make fun of Joe Biden." And it's like, no, I don't think to be a good comedian you have to be fair. Like, if you were running a comedy show, would you try to be fair, or would you just do what you thought was funny? I would do what I think is funny. I wouldn't try to be fair.
Listen. If you want to do what's funny, you do what's funny. If you don't, and you don't care. Now, sometimes your particular political beliefs, like Bill Burr, like he's on the left, so he's gonna always his comedy is always gonna skew left, right? Mm-hmm. But if you just, it depends on the comedian, of course. But if you just want to be funny, you let the chips fall where they may. And if you're being honest, you're going to be fair. Because if you see stupid shit over here, you're going to see stupid shit over there. You know what I mean?
Well,
everyone's stupid.
If you agree with a particular side, you agree. with that particular side. So you're going to see less wrong with the side you agree with, because depending on why and however you believe it, you're going to be more likely to agree with them. So you're going to see less wrong over there. So if you lean left, you're going to see more wrong with the right, and vice versa. So even if you're being even by your measure,
you're going to be your evens. your measurement.
So you can't be even, because everybody is going to be biased. So if you're in a unique situation, like the South Park guys are, where they have complete creative freedom, and it's just them two, it's going to be completely down to their bias, which I think is fine. That's just how it is. Especially if
it's funny.
If you're not, it's funny. Content by committee, which they aren't. They're allowed to do what they want. Like, they're the only ones allowed to get away with the shit they get away with. Like, they literally have a white dude. So, King of the Hill. Pause. They literally have a white dude. Period. But so the new season, they have a white dude. No, I'm going to come back to that. Yeah. The new season of King of the Hill came out. Okay, and they have an Asian character in it. Then the original show was voiced by a white guy. Can't do that now, so they had to change his voice actor, even though he was still around, but he's a white guy, so you can't voice
because of the unions. Guy. You think because of the unions?
No, it's just because of the woke.
Are they doing it by a law? Or are they doing it because they just
not good form? Yeah, it's not a law.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. I think that's well, good. It's good. What's a good faith?
Good so faith. Anyway, that's the new that's the new common practice. Is you got to be the race of the character.
Okay.
South Park, they still have the City Walk guy, who they're literally doing like a goofy Asian voice of, and it's a white dude doing it. They're the only people that can get away with that shit.
It's either Parker or
it's one of them. They're doing like an obvious like Asian voice. Yeah. Keep in mind, King of the Hill, they weren't allowed to get away with that, and it's a realistic Asian voice, like an actual person might sound.
Yeah.
So they can still get away with whatever they want because they've been around for so long, and it's just two dudes. Like, they literally just got the new season bought for $1.5 billion. They can do what they want. So when you have that level of creative freedom from two friends, you're going to have bias. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. So
it's true.
I think we've rum-dummed South Park.
We rum-dummed
the current South Park meta has been rum-dummed.
That's right.
We've rum-dummed it.
We rum-dummed it.
The guy that made Buckshot Roulette is coming out with a new game. I think it's out. Yeah, it's already out. Did you ever hear about Buckshot Roulette?
I think you played it. I've watched you play it a little bit.
No, I didn't play it on my stream.
Oh,
I didn't play it on my channel.
I think I don't know. I've seen it play. I've seen it being played.
Anyways, who's got another one coming out? I'll probably play this on my channel. Let me see if let me hide this from the audience in case anything crazy pops up. Let me preview this, see if he's got anything good. See if we've got a clip to react to in the gaming sphere.
Hell yeah. That's where I wanted to go next. Was
Crank It. It's called Crank It. Does he have any like video out of it? Crank It. I don't see any video. Yeah, I'll probably cover it at some point. Oh, and then rewind. Back where we were talking about the payment processing thing. One of those games that got banned. The creator of the game just put it up on her website for free.
Wow.
Let me find a video. So I'm trying to find a video of the game. So when people say, oh, the legislation is just about protecting kids from prawn. This is what the game looks like. It's literally like a desktop with like text on it. This is the game.
Oh, wow.
Or it's like a detective game or whatever. Let me look at it. I'm scared to go on someone with a split hair colors media tab on Twitter, but we're not live. It's fine. We're good. Where's some game? Oh, we got anime pictures. Are those boobies? No, okay. No nudity. We're good.
Aww.
Yeah, this is literally the game. So, like, this is... I mean, it's probably got adult themes. I believe it is a horror game, but, like, really, this is not, like, pornographic content here. No.
Well, that's kind of the thing when you...
she's a magic nerd. She plays Magic the Gathering. She plays... she's got a kitty. She's got a kitty. So anyway, that's just the text-based horror game. You know what I mean? That's kind of a power move. I'll just release it on my website. Fuck y'all.
Hell yeah.
I'll just put it on my website.
Did they just ask for donations or whatever? I don't know.
Probably. But anyway, what did you want to talk about with gaming? You said you wanted to get to that.
Dude, I want to talk about the finals, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's been around for a couple of years now, and it is getting some well overdue recognition now in the streamer space. Moist Critical, which everyone knows and loves, is playing the finals regularly.
Yeah.
And so I see the Twitch numbers go up. I'm seeing player numbers go up, and it's like, fuck yeah, let's go, dude. And they're going to have their big tournament, world tournament, like I think in November.
Yeah.
And it's only for 100K guaranteed prize pool, but it's the biggest thing they've ever done with that game. And yeah, it's a great game. If you've never played the finals, you got to play it. It's first-person shooter. Competitive first-person shooter, and yeah, it's a great game. So it's just nice to see that game's getting notoriety, and on the way towards Arc Raiders coming out, which
October
2 months, October 30th.
Oh, so 2.5 months.
Wait. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. It seems like it's been forever. It's only like, God, man. When I first played it a couple months ago in the tech test, it literally is one of the best or the best game I've ever played.
Yeah,
like it's mind blowing.
I like it, but I don't know. It's just not. It's not my kind of thing. I don't know.
Have you played it?
Wait. Are we still talking about the finals?
I'm talking about Arc Raiders.
My bad. No, I have not. I was talking about the finals. No, I haven't played Arc Raiders.
Man,
I didn't get into the beta or whatever. You got into the beta though, right?
I did. I got beta-fied.
Yeah, I hadn't signed up, but you got beta-fied, bro. I thought you were an alpha. You're over here getting... this is something else we need to talk about. This is something else. I'm going to hide it from the screen so I can scroll to it. Actually, both of these, I guess we can talk about. Oh, damn, I got some heat in my Twitter bookmarks to talk about.
Hell yeah, you do.
I got some heat, dog. Okay, let's do this one first. Okay, I'm gonna hide it so I can scroll to it when we talk about it. So the payment processors came after Steam for adult entertainment video games, gooner games, if you will, right? Which don't feature real people. 3D models for gooners. Okay. These same payment processors, though, do process payments for OnlyFans. Okay. You all know what that is. Do you know who Lil Tay is? Okay. So she released OnlyFans content midnight plus 1 minute after she turned 18.
Yeah. Remember that.
We're switching over here. Nothing not safe for work. Feel free to stay looking at the screen if you're watching on video platform. Oh, yeah. Sidebar. We're on Spotify. We're on Spotify now, fellas.
We're getting huge.
We on Spotify, man.
We're blowing up. We're blowing up.
And on Spotify, you can also still watch video if you select that option. Yeah. MasterCard and Visa go against fictional content for brand protection. Then they allow this. Lil Tay quote. This is for everybody that has pre-ordered since like 2023. So, I mean, she was what, 16? She continued, it's coming. It's finally here. Everybody that pre-ordered. They're pre-ordering pornography from a, at the time, 16-year-old girl. For when she turns 18, 1 minute after she turns 18, they pre-ordered it like a game. But MasterCard and Visa are not afraid of how this reflects against their brand, but video games. So that just shows you that's not what this is really about. Because if they're cool with this, what could be more damaging to a brand than effectively paying for content of an 18-year-old when they're 16 and just waiting like, oh, I can't wait for her to turn 18, bro, if I get those videos. Like, what could be more brand damaging than that?
Yeah, just when it was wrong to remember when all the I remember when during the Biden years, all these Republicans were getting debanked. It was wrong then. Now this is a sort of different way of debanking.
Oh, who was getting debanked? Who was getting debanked?
Candace Owens, Nick Fuentes.
Okay.
A lot of people, bro.
Yeah.
A lot, like
Laura
Loomer got debanked.
I know they got Kanye.
Happened to yeah. It was like that should not, like, being debanked is like, no matter how stupid you are, if you're not in jail for some reason, not if you're not arrested, you know what I mean. Like, debanking is like a total
because they can just do it.
I mean,
you see, they have flexible standards. obviously for what they deem brand damaging.
Yeah. So this is why we need crypto, man.
Yeah.
I mean, just people.
Well, that's what you said.
It's freedom is a double-edged sword.
If anybody wants to know how crypto is going to save us, check out. What was it? The last episode we had this conversation, or was it the one before that? Which was the one where we talked about the?
It was the last one.
Thing.
It was the last one,
which would be 12.
Yep,
12. I think this is 13. Go check that out.
Lucky number 13.
Check it out right now.
I'm gonna be like.
What are you doing? You just gotta have your nose up.
I'm just gonna have my nose.
Here we go. WTF. Former CNN host Jim Acosta published a fake AI interview with Parkland shooting victim Joaquin Oliver.
This is starting to get crazy. Man.
Shooting victim. This guy's not alive anymore in the real world.
Bro, this is fucking
conversations.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Joaquin, I would like to know what your solution would be.
Jim Acosta. Piece
Great
of shit.
question. I believe in a mix of stronger gun control laws.
Great question.
Engagement. We need to create safe spaces for conversations and
this is not even good
sure
AI.
everyone
This is
feels
not even good AI, bro. This is regardless of anybody's opinions on the gun control issue.
So gross.
This is fucking disgusting and weird.
It's disgusting. It's so many different levels. Like there's a lot of levels of disgusting.
You're puppeteering, literally puppeteering a effigy of a victim of a, I forget the motivation behind the specific attack because there's been so many of them. This is why we're both supposed to have a little drinky poo or two. You know what I'm saying, bro? You're supposed to be on the same level as me right now, dude. I'm trying to help you. Domestic beers deep, bro. I'm already tweaking, bro. I haven't eaten since breakfast.
Notification.
You are puppeteering a victim of a mass murder to say what you want them to say, even though I don't know if this person was politically active before they got killed or whatever, but this is still disturbing. Even if they did have political opinions to draw from, this is disturbing. You're literally puppeteering this guy.
It's so many levels, bro. It's so many
disgusting.
Levels. Like, just him being real, talking to an AI, what the AI, like who the AI is, their interaction. There's just this is gross.
Wait a minute, hold on a second. Breaking news, even though it's literally in the clip I've been staring at. Joaquin's father created this avatar to help give his son a voice again. His dad made this?
This is so gross.
The guy's dad did this.
This is gross.
His dad's, it seems like he's like cashing in.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
this is just disgusting.
It just feels icky.
It's disgusting.
Like, why doesn't he just talk to, I don't know who the fuck Jim Acosta is, but I guess he's a CNN guy or whatever. Why doesn't he just talk? Why doesn't he just talk to this? Why doesn't the dad of the victim just talk to this guy?
Yeah, dude, this is gross, man.
Yeah, this is what Ted Kaczynski was talking about.
This cannot be a new standard. This cannot be a
man-made horrors beyond your comprehension.
Jesus Christ, man.
I don't like it. Everybody made fun of me for saying AI was bad, and now this is what we got.
I didn't make fun of you.
Yeah, you did, bro.
I didn't make fun of you.
You were like, bro, I'm gonna use my 3D printer to make coasters, and I'm gonna use AI art, bro, and it's gonna be fine. Nah, dude, this is what the fuck is going on with AI.
I didn't say I was gonna like make AI to make some dude that was victimized by gun violence or whoever the fuck he was, bring him back to life to tell all the Republicans they're guilty because they own a gun.
Parkland.
Like, not even fucking say that.
That was a high school, right? Parkland. That was a high school, I think.
Yeah,
I guess
that's so disgusting.
Yeah, you were like, yeah. We were talking about, you were gonna open up an Etsy store with like cups or something. You're like, yeah, I'm just gonna use AI art, bro. This is where that shit leads, bro.
That's where it leads.
I tried to warn you.
Gateway drug, just like beer is a gateway drug to heroin.
Shit,
it's obvious, bro. You're gonna be shooting up soon.
I'm not gonna be shooting up, bro.
Hey, you might as well start now, bro.
Hell no, bro.
You down a downward spiral.
Does heroin help you lose weight, or is that coke? What should I do first?
Yeah,
bro?
It does. They both do.
Heroin,
you can do both.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna start doing speedballs, bro. Fuck Ozempic, bro. I'm doing speedballs straight to the dome, bro. Between the toes.
Ooh,
fucking Ozempic, bro. I'm shooting up between my toes, bro.
Just thinking about that.
No, I could never do that shit. People who shoot up stuff, I could, like, in all seriousness, that just...
Yeah, bro.
Whenever I've had to get like a shot or like blood taken, it always just like I don't. So the pain of the needle doesn't necessarily hurt whenever I've had to get a shot or blood drawn or something. No, no. It's the slide, which itself is not painful. But when you get a shot,
it penetrates.
The penetration is what is upsetting. I don't like the feeling of how it slides in. Because like it's a little prick, which kind of hurts, but then you feel the needle slide.
If I was the needle, I'm sliding in, Aiden.
I don't like it, bro.
Sliding.
You ever had to get blood drawn or a shot or something?
Of course.
You know what I'm talking about? The slide.
I have to look away.
Yeah, I don't like this. Or when they take your blood and you see the vial. Because when they take your blood, it's not like they're drawing it out like they draw out of the medicine or whatever. They put the thing in there and then they twist in the capsule and you see it like flood out into the tube.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I don't know. I felt like this was more compelling when I saw it, but apparently this photo was staged. But I mean,
really,
I don't know.
There are a lot of people. I mean, there's
it's really happening. I don't think there's really any debate
it really
about
is
that.
Happening. Yeah,
I saw it. I was like, oh, they got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. But it's like, I mean, yeah, they got a fake picture. I mean, shit's really happening. But I mean, you know,
shit is really happening.
People stage photographs. That's how it is. I mean, it used to be back before digital cameras. You pretty much had to stage a photograph because of how long it took to make an image.
Hey, those people in that photograph wanted some food. I'm
sure they weren't happy campers. Let's say that. Or I don't know. Do you think these are crisis actors?
No,
I obviously don't think that. I would never say anything like that. We saw it happen to the last guy that said something about crisis actors, bro. We saw it happen to the last guy. I don't have $1 billion or whatever. Hell, he doesn't either. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, Dar?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, no. Mm-hmm. We don't believe in crisis actors here at Rum Dum Pod.
They just don't exist.
They don't exist. I would never say anything about that.
They're just paid employees who do their job.
I don't endorse that message. I would never say that. I wouldn't say that. What is this? Vivek Ramaswamy. I'm a proud Guatemala. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
I
one of the
remember
things.
that. I've seen this.
So sometimes we'll watch it in a second. Also, that logo looks like Cartman. Hold up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Let's look at this logo right here. Am I tripping? Doesn't that look like Cartman in the middle right there? Isn't that Cartman right there? Oh, no, he wears a blue hat. Never mind. I see him everywhere.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
But it does, yeah. I see it. I see him everywhere.
Stan has the green.
No, that's Kyle.
Stan has the green hat. Oh, Kyle, you're right.
Kyle,
yeah.
the Jewish individual.
Yeah.
So yeah, she said she's a proud Guatemalan before I'm an American. Let's listen to this clip. This is one of before I went on my little side tangent, sometimes I'll be out in public, so I don't want to turn the sound on a video, so I just save it to watch it later, and I never do. Let's see what she says here. Let's do a little deep dive right here. A little investigation. I don't speak Spanish. Yeah, I don't know. I don't speak Spanish.
It should have been subtitled. But I've seen the clip.
Yeah, do you speak Spanish, Dar?
I do not, but
so how do you know what she said?
The AI speak Spanish. Because I've seen the clip, bro. That's been translated.
Oh, okay.
There's another one that's been translated.
All right. Well, I didn't do a good enough job researching. I'm sorry. I got the untranslated clip.
And this is interesting. It's interesting because this is kind of the problem with assimilation, and this is like you come to America, you become an American, no matter what your ethnicity is going to be.
Yeah.
Different from everyone that is an American. And this is the American experiment. So, she is Pledge of Allegiance to her ethnicity. You see what I'm saying? Or I should say pledge, but she's pledging her loyalty to her ethnicity rather than the country that she's from. And that's the problem. It doesn't mean that she has to be antagonistic to Guatemalans or anything like that or anybody, but it's when you're a senator and you say this kind of stuff, it's like, so where do your allegiance lie? It's not America.
I just remembered. So I didn't say this because I didn't want to listen to the audio. I'd look at what Vivek Ramaswamy said, and now I remember why I saved this. Let me read what he said on the quote tweet here. Shocking to hear a member of Congress openly state her loyalty to another country. If your primary allegiance is to a different nation, then you shouldn't be allowed to make laws that bind Americans. That's not controversial. It's obvious. Do you see where he's going with this?
Yeah. Everybody
does this with Israel, and nobody cares about it. I wouldn't say nobody, but I think that at least that's how I took it. Hold on, let me say my thing first. She did this with Guatemala, and like Republicans freaked out. But Republicans are always doing this with Israel. I think it was Ted Cruz that just said that. That if you're not,
it's one thing to vouch for a country. It's another thing for let me pick a Republican, Tim Scott, to go over to Israel and say, "I'm Israel. I'm a Jew first."
Yeah.
Before I'm an American. You see what I'm saying? That's a huge difference.
You think
bro.
so?
Now she could be. Now let's say she was. She's from Guatemala. She's a part of the. I don't know. She's probably for the House of Representatives or senator. I don't know. But she could make if she made decisions on foreign policy that made sure Guatemalans were like that's fine. That's okay. You know what I mean? But her allegiance to America. You don't get to go to a different country while you're an American and you're in government.
I'm trying to see if I'm misinformed about the Ted Cruz that I said.
Whatever. So she's pretty much a sort of an agent of Guatemala in America.
Mm.
So no one's like, I'm not going like, Republicans and or people who support Israel aren't going to Israel and saying, well, I'm an Israelite before I'm an American. Like that's not that's not what people are doing.
Well, yeah,
that's the context. And that's the context. So no, it's not the same for people who you could support Guatemala.
Yeah.
You could support Israel. You might agree with everything they want to do and everything that Bitten Netanyahu wants to do. You could agree with all that.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you've made a statement saying you are an Israeli first before you're an American.
Yeah.
That's a huge departure. So I totally agree with Ramaswamy's.
You agree with Ramaswamy
in here?
Absolutely. Are we Swami heads here? Are we Swami heads here on the Rum Dum podcast?
I'm a Swami head, bro.
We're Swami heads.
I like Ramaswamy. He's not perfect, but I like him.
I don't really know. Like, what is he a senator? What the hell?
He's Indian.
No,
I don't know.
Not
what
his race. No, yeah, I knew he was Indian. Is he a senator? Congress?
I can't remember. I know he was part of the
Twitter
cabinet, then he wasn't.
Oh, you want to do a bet? Pronouns and bio or no? You want to do a bet?
No, he's a he.
Father. He's a husband. He's an entrepreneur, and he's a candidate for governor of Ohio. He hadn't even won yet.
Okay, yeah,
he's running.
He's
for
just
governor.
been part of the. Yeah, he was just.
I thought he was a bigger deal. Cool guy. He's running for governor.
He's a cool guy. Yeah, I don't know, like what the fuck is.
Dude, look at his 8 head on this dude. Look at his big ass forehead on this fella.
That's what my head looks like, man. I wish my head.
Turn to the right. Turn to the right.
Like shiny egg.
No, nah, dude. His forehead's way bigger, bro. His forehead's definitely way bigger, bro.
No way.
He's got
man.
that Farnsworth head, bro. Hold on. You know who Farnsworth is? You know who Farnsworth is?
Mm-mm.
You don't know who that is, bro? No, not the real one. Fucking Futurama, bro. Futurama, dog.
That's funny.
Bro, look at that head right there. That's the head shape he's got right there, bro. That's the head shape he's got right there,
the
dog.
Cone, kind of like this cone.
He's got the conical head, bro.
The conical. Yeah, bro. That's why he's so smart. He's got so much brains.
He's got that big old brain. He's got the extra brain power, dog.
It's a brain, man. It's a big brain.
Let me find one more thing for us.
One more, man. Because
let me find one more thing for us, bro. Kojima. Nah, we already did video. Unless I see something good. Nah, whatever. We already talked about that.
Tron.
Stay loud on general. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is something about AI here. Let's get into it.
All right.
All right, it's set up so that the audience can see it. Disney reportedly scrapped a plan to use an actual AI character in Tron Ares due to concerns of bad publicity. I don't know who this guy is, but he quote tweeted it, and that's how I saw this.
I've heard that.
Stay loud about your feelings on generative AI. It works. I think so, dude. I think this is good. I was super hyped to see that movie Weapons, that psychological thriller. But they released a trailer that was AI animated. So I'm going to wait till it comes on streaming. So the trailer, they took it down. They took it down because every comment was like, what the fuck? I was going to go see this movie, but not no more. Like, that was like every comment on that thing.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen the movie yet because of what I just said. But it's about these kids. It's a psychological thriller about a classroom of kids who go missing in the middle of the night from their parents' house. No break-in, no nothing. They just wander off. I think it's hinted that there's a supernatural element. It wasn't an elaborate kidnapping or whatever. Anyway, the trailer was done in the style of like kids' crayon drawings, but it was animated. So instead of just hiring an animator to draw like a child, which shouldn't be that difficult, right? They used AI to make like kids' crayon drawings. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, people were like, really, bro? You couldn't get someone to do some crayon drawings? You had to do AI to do kids' drawings? You got me messed up, bro. Yeah, I mean, it works if you put on the pressure.
Yeah, that's good, man. We humans need to make human things for other humans.
Bro, what do you
start going down this...
What are you looking at, bro? I was trying to analyze the reflection in your glasses, bro. What are you looking at, bro?
Oh, I was looking at Moist Critical playing the finals. You just put it up.
You can't even talk to me, bro. Without I gotta check on Twitch real quick, see what Moist Critical's up to.
I gotta see what Moist. I
gotta watch the finals, but you weren't listening to me. You were watching Moist Critical, bro.
You said something about AI.
You were watching Moist Critical. Yeah, it's not about AI. Fuck yeah, man.
No, I said AI. I was gonna answer your question too.
Oh, okay. Answer my question then. Shit.
Well, I forgot what it was now. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, because you're busy watching Moist Critical.
No, you interrupted me. I was on the flow, and you just knocked me off. I was on my little flow surfboard, and you knocked me off.
You're on the flow state watching down.
I was in the flow state. I was in the zone, just like Kanye West, bruh. Coming up with genius new rap songs. You just had to
Do you want to sing your favorite Kanye song?
No, I don't. I do not. Hey, there I am. That's some scary shit.
What is this?
No, all I said was humans need to make humans need to make things for other humans.
Yeah.
And if we start to lose that, oh man, this is going to be a dark world. No one wants that. No one really wants it. We have to find how AI can be a tool to help humans be more human.
Yeah.
I know that sounds kind of silly. Like, I think when we start replacing AI or replacing lawyers, doctors, anyone, anything with AI, it's like, where's the limit? Where are we gonna? I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't like it. I've said that at the forefront. I feel like Will Smith's character in I, Robot. Whenever I talk about AI.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, I was like, ugh. Oh, you know, there's already a slur for robots and AI. Have you heard about this?
Really?
Yeah, I've heard of it. They're calling them clankers.
Clankers.
They're calling them clankers, bro. Are you gonna support the clankers?
Or support not support the clankers.
You're not gonna support the clankers?
I'm going to support the use of the word clankers for robots and AI.
Good. You support clank. Okay, yeah. Based.
I'm not going to support the clankers.
Bro, last night when I was at Magic, someone was talking shit about AI, right? We were like, it's all in good fun, right? But then he goes to hit his vape, and so it's, you're going to talk all that shit, and then you're going to suck on a clanker right there, right? Just call it any technique. You're going to suck on a clanker dick right now in front of us,
bro. Oh, shit. That's good.
Bro.
Let me hit some of this clanker.
Let me get some clanker smoke, bro. Let me get some clanker vapors right now, bro. Oh shit! Oh, man. All right, man. I think we've done it for this week. Is that
we've hit it all?
Postage stamp, whatever PS stands for. Is that the new plan? Weekly installments?
Yeah, I love this. Yeah. I like this a lot because
weekly
it gives us Yeah, and that we're sharing our screen. We're doing first impressions or not, and it's nice.
Yeah, sometimes we just kind of come up with topics and we just kind of talk about them. But
this is better. This is what I want. I want something. It's a flow. There's a flow. People can see a visual. It's good. Very good.
On Spotify, there's still visuals there. You can see the video on Spotify. Go ahead and give it a download. Give it a follow.
All the beautiful savages were all.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because the one with Dad's up there too. So yeah, if you want to see our dad, where it all comes from, you can go see that episode 7. Episode 7.
So.
All right, I guess we'll sign this one out.
All right, peace.
All right, fellas. Cheers.
We rum-dummed.
Until next time.
We rum-dummed.
We conquered.
We're good. We conquered.
Goodbye, y'all.
Goodbye.
Deuces.